Hi, it's Cara from Bianca Reads, and today we're rebooting this channel with a brand new setup and a tripod because I invested in a cheap tripod. So today, being the end of the year, we're going to film my Christmas book haul. Some of these books I technically got a while back. It's kind of a November, December haul, but a lot of these I did get either for Christmas, using Christmas vouchers, or in the Boxing Day sales, which are a big thing here, kind of like the Black Friday sales. So let's get started. So first off for this haul, I'm kind of going in size order because I have them stacked here. This is Almost Midnight by Rainbow Rowell. I got this from a book voucher. This is two festive short stories, and they are illustrated by Samini Blocker. That's how I'm going to say it. I apologize if that's wrong. I've already read this, so I'll talk about it more in my wrap-up, which will be coming out in a few days. But this is really sweet, very short, and very tiny, but it has the glitter on the front, which is really cute. Like, it's such a cute little book. I originally had been putting it off only because it was kind of expensive for the size, but I ended up getting it on a voucher, so that worked. Next, I picked up Unasked by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. I picked this up in the Boxing Day sales. There was 20% off at my local bookstore, so I picked this up. This is the newest book by them. I think it's the start of a new series. I don't know that much about it, other than I think it's obviously science fiction, space adventure like their other books. I've read the Starbound trilogy, which is really good, which was by them. Loved that. I am not a fan of this cover. It's just saying. I'm not really a fan, but the content will hopefully be good. I've liked other stuff by them before, so hopefully this is really good. Next, I picked up Language of Thorns by Lee Bardugo, which is a compilation of short stories, supposed to be like fairy tales, that are set in the Grishaverse, which is the extended universe originating from the Grisha trilogy. That's all it's called. It's called the Grisha trilogy. Yes, which I have the first one up here. Shadow and Bone is up here. So I've read Shadow and Bone. I haven't read the rest of the Grisha trilogy yet, and I really do want to read the Six of Crows duology, which is the second series in that universe. But this is a gorgeous book, and while it was 20% off at the at my bookstore for Boxing Day sales, I had to get it. So I mean, it is gorgeous. It's a jacketless hardback, and it's gorgeous. So yes, I had to get this. I'm very excited to read it. Probably won't be for a while yet because I'm thinking I might wait till after I finish reading the Grisha trilogy, so that I have a bit more of an understanding of the world before I delve into this. But I'm definitely excited because it's gorgeous. Then next for Christmas, I was given by my friend this gorgeous hardback boxed edition of the Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer. It's in this sleeve, which is gorgeous, and a hard box. And then the book itself is this jacketless hardback again, with it's a material style hardback, and it's got gold thread, I think. Sorry, to show the pictures on this, and this looks gorgeous. I've never read the Iliad or the Odyssey before, but I have watched a lot of. I've read a lot of other books regarding these kind of myths. Like I read the Song of Achilles, which I really enjoyed. And I've seen movies and things, so I'm excited to read this. It also, having a flick through, looks like a really readable translation, so that's exciting. Then my boyfriend's sister got me What Would She Do? Real Life Stories of 25 Rebel Women Who Changed the World. I don't know much about this because I'd never heard of it until she got it for me. I believe this includes both historical figures and modern women, because this is Emma Watson. And I believe Malala is in here, yes, but also Frida Kahlo, and Cleopatra. And I'm going to read this soon. This is on my currently reading pile, but I haven't actually picked it up yet, and I'll probably pick it up in the new year. but it seems really easy to get through because it is targeted at younger girls to inspiration. But this looks awesome, so I'm going to read this soon. Thank you to Lish for giving this to me. Then also on a Christmas voucher, I picked up The Book of Dust by Philip Pullman. This is Volume 1, La Belle Sauvage, and this is the prequel series, I'm gonna say. Oh, really? Was it 22 years ago? Okay. This is part of the His Dark Materials trilogy, and apparently that was released 22 years ago. That was a long time. So I was like 1 when that was released. I have read the first 1.5 books of the His Dark Materials, and they're on my TBR ready to reread and finish. So I wanted to pick this up because I loved the world of the first book, and yes, this is a prequel series, I believe. I've heard mixed things, but not things that would bother me, so I'm excited for this. And my boyfriend's mum got me this adorable book, Girls Don't Fart Okay, by, I don't know who it's by. Don't know if it has. Lisa Reagan and Agnes Ono, which is kind of sad they're not on the cover. But so this is a picture storybook aimed at children, but we have a bit of a running joke in my boyfriend's family about how everyone does very stinky farts. So this was a bit of a gag present, but I love it so much. I've already read it. It's gorgeous. I may talk about it in my wrap-up, or at least briefly mention it. The next 3 books I picked up in November, but obviously you will see why I picked them up in a second. So first off, we have Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the illustrated edition by Olivia Gill. This is gorgeous. This also is extended to include more of the American Beasts from the Fantastic Beasts movie, and it's so good. I've already read this. I'll talk about it more in my wrap-up, but it's gorgeous. Would totally recommend, even if you have the original, to get your hands on this, because look at these drawings. They're gorgeous. Dragon though. Picked up 2 books that follow on really, really well from each other. The first one, which I've already read, is Harry Potter, A Journey Through History of Magic. This is the children's edition of the next book. I picked up both because I kind of couldn't resist because it's Harry Potter. So these are the books that talk about the British Library exhibition of Harry Potter for the 20th anniversary. So this is the kids version, which is just a little bit more readable, less text, a lot bigger and more like regular pictures, even though I believe they're all the same pictures from the full edition, but really less text, and also it has like did you knows and activities and things to make this more interesting for children. So I also got the full version. Here is the gorgeous full version. I'll take off the dust jacket because underneath is this gorgeous basilisk. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I love this naked cover, and it is gorgeous. And so yeah, this is basically the same content from the other one, but with more detail, much more text. Like, this isn't really as child suitable. I'm currently slowly reading through this one, having already read the other one, so I'm not rushing through this one. I'm just reading it a little bit at a time. But yes, Harry Potter, I couldn't help myself. So these are all the books I picked up over the last little while. I'm very excited about all of them. I've obviously already read some of them and will be talking about them in my upcoming wrap-up, which you will see in a couple of days. And other than that, let me know if you've read any of these that I haven't mentioned that I've read, or even ones I have. Feel free to chat with me about them. And otherwise, I will see you soon with another video. Bye!